Hi!
Hello! This video is about what you used to believe as a child. So random things that people would tell you and you were like, oh my gosh, that actually can happen. You know, like crazy stuff. Kicking it off. Just
Okay. My main one that I always remember is that for like years, at least all through elementary school, possibly embarrassing enough into middle school and all that stuff, but I was convinced by my older brother that if you watch your food in the microwave, it'll melt your brain.
It does.
Like, I thought it would like full on melt, like come out your ears and stuff or something, and you'd be dead.
That's gross. That's a really horrible thought to have as a child.
Yep.
Well, that makes me think of one that wasn't originally on my list, but the whole myth about if you swallow a watermelon seed, that it grows in your stomach. I so believed that for a while at least, and I was like, okay, I've swallowed a lot of seeds now.
Yeah.
Where's the watermelon?
I believed, I think it was that the black seeds will, if you swallow those, you'll grow a watermelon, but the white seeds were safe.
I just heard for like any seed that you ever swallowed, basically, grew something.
Kind of jumping off of that a little bit, I used to think that if you just took like seeds from like apples or oranges or anything and put it in the dirt, that it would grow an apple tree.
So something that I did, it wasn't that I believed it, but I cried about it really hard when I was little. My sister's friend once told me I had a unhealthy obsession with Winnie the Pooh as a child, and I thought he was just the best darn thing ever. I loved him like so much. And my sister's friend told me once, she came over and said that Winnie the Pooh was going to be taken to jail because he didn't ever wear any pants. And so I cried really hard about that, and I got so mad at her. I like told on her to everyone that I saw. I was like, she told me that Winnie the Pooh is going to jail because he don't wear any pants. And I was like really upset for it. Like, it really affected me. And obviously I still remember, so. He's not. He's a bear. They don't wear pants.
One that still affects me now, but it's not like I believe it anymore. It's just that when I was little, I had a dream where I was chased by snakes in a desert and they bit off my thumbs, and when I woke up I was convinced that my thumbs were like 10 times smaller than they were when I went to bed. And like, I believed it. I was telling like my whole family, I'm like, my thumbs shrunk in my sleep.
This one's really horrible, but it's true. When I was born, I had a little birthmark that happened to be right in the middle of my forehead, and my sisters thought it was so funny to tell me that I was adopted from India. And I, like, for a while I was like, no, that's silly. But then I started to believe them. I was like, oh my god, was I really adopted from India? And it gotten so bad, like I used to cry all the time because they would tell me that I was adopted, because every time we'd go out and if we saw anybody that was Indian or was wearing a turban or anything, they'd be like, there goes your dad. And I would be like, no! I got so worked up about it. I was definitely not adopted. I look just like my father, so. And I look just like one of my other sisters, thanks a lot, Brittany. We look the same, stupid. If I was adopted, so are you.
I used to think that there was someone, there was always someone that was manually like changing the lights. Like, there'd be a person on each intersection somewhere, like one person per intersection type of thing, and they would change it based on like how many people are there. And I also used to think that as soon as you knew how to drive, you like knew all directions, because my dad was always, it just always seemed like he knew where he was going, no matter like where we were, no matter what state or city or whatever.
Dads always seem to know.
So I was convinced, I'm like, as soon as, well, I'm gonna know where things are when I drive, because that's how it works. So those are just a few things that we believed when we grew up, but go ahead and like comment below and let us know what you guys used to believe, because it's kind of just fun to hear what other people believed when they were growing up. But other than that, go ahead and like this and subscribe to us and follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and our stuff is down below in the description in case you don't know where to find us.
All our stuff.
Yeah, all our stuff, all our information.
All our baggage.
But yes, thanks for watching.
Gracias para viewing.